Hey guys, welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, my name is Terry. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for the support. Asante sana for always watching my videos, for always commenting, for always sharing. And if you've not subscribed and you're actually on this video, please just press the subscription button. Let me give you a moment for you to subscribe. Please subscribe. Yeah, I believe now you're subscribed. So let's do this. So today we're talking about something I've experienced myself. On this channel, I like giving my personal experiences because this is my story. I'm the only person who can tell this story because it's my story. Ni story tu yangu. Hakuna mtu mwingine anaijua. So I give my life experiences and hoping that you guys will learn something from them. I give you things I'm learning. So it's just helping each other. And also I love it because it's a way of documenting my life. I'll come here, sit back and look at the videos I've been doing. And I know we will be happy at that moment. Yeah, so today we're talking about things you should consider when taking your first job. Not even your first job, any job that you're doing. Because I've been 2 years old in the job market. That is because I graduated in 2020. Yeah, so it's just 2021 and 2022, and there are several things that I've learned, and I would like you guys to I would like to share to you guys. You can always give your experience in the comment section if you've been experiencing the same things in your job market or it's just unique to me. And let's get into it. So guys, I have like pointers, some things you should consider before you take your first job or when you're planning to take your first job. The first thing is salary is not everything. And when I'm talking about salary, I'm talking about the money that is hitting your account. The amount that you're getting into your account, that is not everything. That is not the determinant of whether this is a good job or a bad job, or I should quit the job, or whatever decision you want to make. That is not the only factor you should consider. There are so many factors you should consider, and this is the reason why the money that hits your account is after everything you have experienced in that month. That is the time you get the paycheck. Let's talk. We have a job that is offering you a retirement benefit, but it's giving you 50,000. We have a job that is not offering you a retirement benefit, but it's giving you 57,000. In the long run, you can consider taking the job for 50,000 because you're getting a retirement benefit that will come in handy in your future. But as the Gen Z, I'm a Generation Z. Recently I came to realize that I'm also in the Gen Z. I always thought I'm a millennial, but surprise, I'm a Gen Z. Gen Z is from year 1997 to 2012. Those are the people who we are in the Generation Z. That is, those are people who were born from 1997 to 2012. Yeah, we are in Generation Z. So let the salary not be the only determinant. If you have retirement benefit, if you have a medical cover, and how is this medical cover? Is it covering only for yourself? Can it cover for your family? Can it cover for your extended family? Because we know of covers that they are only catering for you and your nuclear family, but we have other covers that they are catering for your shosho, your guka, your everyone. So there are some things to consider. They are not normally written in black and white, and HR will not come to you and talk to you about these things. At this and this and this is better than this is better than this. Some homework, you just have to do it yourself. So when you're taking that job that you want to take for a first time, yeah, consider the retirement benefit and the medical cover. Maybe we have others that go to the extent of house allowance, transport allowance, and the in-betweens. We have some amounts in between, and maybe we don't have any amount in between. Yeah, Maybe we have some companies which offer you some allowances for certain things. We have other companies that do not offer you any allowance. It's just the money that is hitting your account. So the figure that is hitting your account is not the sole determinant of how much you're earning. So when you're sitting in that interview, when you're getting that contract, please read the contract. What does it say about medical cover? What does it say about retirement? What does it say about allowances? Because you might decline a job offer that has much on allowances and maybe lesser on salary for a job that has higher amount on the salary but no allowances. So please consider the minor details about those other things, not just the salary. The next thing you should consider is work-life balance. I know we have all gone to interviews and we have always shown how we can work in toxic environments. Call me at 3 a.m. I'll be able to show up in the office. I'm flexible. I can work well under pressure. Those are the things we are wired to tell interviewers in interviews. But let me tell you, when you get into the game, the story is different, because unafikirianga it's the way it's on paper ati ndo iko kwa ground. Hey, my friend, if you're saying that you can work on the weekend, just be sure you can work on a weekend. Because personally for me, I work on weekends, and let me tell you, it's not easy. It's not easy working on weekends, because weekends are mostly the time you have social events like the weddings, the Rora show, the friend meetups. So to some point it can rob you your social life if you're not careful, especially if you're working on weekends. So please make sure when you're taking that job, you're trying to balance your sections of your life. Because there is a psychologist I saw that they're pointing out that when you're taking a job, or your job is just one section of your life. It's just one section of your life. You have your social life, you have your family life, you have other sections of your life. So you shouldn't take the job as the only sector of your life. That is just one. And if you're thriving in your job, you should also be thriving in the other areas, in your spirituality, in your friendships, in your social life. So just make sure when you're taking that job, you have figured it out how you will be able to balance your work-life balance. Yes, especially if you have a family. If you have a family, you can neglect your family, and especially children, because you're coming out of work when you're tired. You just come and sleep. In the morning, you're on the rush, usichelewe. So even the children you're bringing up, they're not healthy, because they're not getting time with you. So make sure when you're taking that job, a job can be paying less, but the work-life balance is perfect. Yeah, so just consider your work-life balance when you're taking that job. And it's easier said than done. Maybe when I was seated in that interview, I was giving like, I can work under pressure. When pressure comes, when pressure comes, are you sure you can still work under pressure? Because it's tough. It's easier said than done. And when these things zikikuja kwa ground, they're totally different. So just weigh yourself. And it's not selfish to look out for yourself. Like, you can just decline a job. You can decline a job because you're not able to work on the weekends and you want to spend time with your family, with your children. It's totally okay. But we're in a society that has exalted working very, 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 very hard. Someone saying nakuanga na kazi ya mchana, usiku naingia gigs fulani. They seem more hardworking than the person who says, I just work in the day, anaenda nyumbani, I show my kids homework, and then we sleep. This other person might look lazy compared to this other person. But let me tell you, it's okay to choose yourself. It's okay to choose yourself. It's okay to say that I cannot keep up with this job and let me quit. It's totally okay. It's totally okay. So please consider your life balance, especially the corporate world. The corporate world, I almost said that word, the corporate world is fire. If you don't have the balance, you will lose yourself. And I think it's the thing. Okay, personally, I'm in the corporate world, and it's the thing that motivated me to start this channel, because I just wanted something to keep going on in my life. Like, I have something for myself apart from this 9 to 5 that I'm doing. Yeah, and so far, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Yeah, so please have work-life balance. The other thing I will encourage you guys to look at is growth. Growth. Is there any potential of growth? Or you'll be just, when you are in your entry job level, unapeangwa those work za kuprint, sijui kuchange photocopia, kuangalia paper jam, those small tasks. Will you be that for the next 5 years? Because if you will be that for the next 5 years, please reconsider. Because you cannot be printing for people for 5 years. Unawaendea mandazi ya chai for 5 years. Please just look at potential of growth. And this might be hard to determine while you're outside, but the moment you get into the job, you're maybe 1 year in, you can look at possibilities. How is the going? Is everything working well? Do I have potential of growing in this company? And we need to normalize people quitting their jobs because they are not working for them. Yeah, I'm not here to say that you quit your job, but if it's not working for you and you have analyzed everything, it's okay to quit. It's okay to quit and look for something better, or just quit and take a break and look for something better. But let me tell you, if you don't have any potential of growth, if you've been in that position for 3 years, nothing has changed, please, it's time to reconsider. Always evaluate yourself. Evaluate yourself whether you're growing. Evaluate yourself whether you're going up the ladder. You might not go up the ladder, but in this year you might be in this department. You have learned so much and you want to try another department. Is the company willing to give you the chance to try out in the other department, or you just wired to stay there? So please make sure, guys, you consider something that will grow for you. Hata mtoto huwa anakuwa, like if a kid is just 1 year, they are trying to walk. If they are 3 years, they are running. So just make sure you're growing in that career. You make sure you're growing, and the growth doesn't have to be at immense. I'm from an officer to a manager. No, it can be just step by step, but just make sure something is going on for you. The other thing you should consider, guys, is after you have considered your work-life balance, you have considered your pay, you have considered your growth, now consider, is this your passion? Now this is maybe like 4 or 5 years into the job, and you're like, is this aligning to who I am? Because I believe everyone has a purpose out here. Everyone is determined. I believe in God. I'm a Christian, so everyone was created for a purpose. Is the job you are in bringing you closer to your purpose? And also, this might be hard to determine when you're not in the job, but when you're on the job, you're looking at things. Is it really working? Is it really giving you the fulfillment? Do you feel like you're serving your purpose? And this is at a point where you know your purpose, you know what you want. So now you start to evaluate if it's really serving your purpose. So you can't just be out there and start determining whether a job is serving your purpose. You have to be in the job for you to determine whether you're serving the purpose. Yeah, and for me, I'm still figuring it out whether the job I'm in currently is serving my purpose, but I'm taking my time. It's just like the other one of growth. The last two, that is the growth, and this one of purpose, you cannot determine them when you're out there. You have to be in the job, and now you determine whether it's serving you as you want it to serve you. And let me tell you, let me just spread it out there that you will mostly do a job that is not in your field and not in your passion. And because like when I was 10 years old, I wanted to become a doctor, but right now me, I can't handle. Okay, actually I wanted to be a neurosurgeon. Yes, I wanted to be a neurosurgeon. But right now, can I really be a neurosurgeon? Me, I don't want to be. I don't even want to be in the medical field because, like, I'm an empathetic person. So I don't want to be breaking news to people that their people are terminally ill, that there are people they have not made it out of the ICU, they have not made it out of surgery. I don't want to handle those emotions. So for me right now, the medical field is a no. But as you grow up, you change. Actually, when you look at yourself right now and you look at yourself back then, you will notice change. There are things that used to entice you back then, and right now they are not enticing you. So allow yourself to change, and as you change, your job might be serving the purpose when you get in, but 5 years down the line, you're in the job and you're like, is it really serving the purpose I really wanted? So allow yourself to change. And there is this thing I had recently, and it's giving me the motivation to keep going. And this is the thing I'll finish off with, is give yourself the permission. I know we are all out here, and it has really affected me. When you want to do something, like when I wanted to start this channel, I would tell people, nataka kuanza YouTube channel. And you want them to give you the permission, like, yeah, inaweza work, blah blah blah, but you yourself unashindwa kujipea the permission to do it. But I want from now henceforth, when you want to do something, just give yourself the permission to do it. If you want to quit that job, don't go asking for a million opinions. Do you think I should quit the job? Do you think I should shift from the house I'm staying in? Do you think I should meet my parents and we reconcile on the issues we have? No, you don't have to always seek permission from us as the people. You give yourself the permission to do anything that you want, because you're your only person. Like, if you give yourself the permission, believe me, it will work out, because you're the person who has given yourself the permission. So always make sure you give yourself the permission to do anything that you want. And I know. I'm a champion of self-growth. If you're not growing yourself, what are you doing? Please, just make sure you grow yourself. Look for things that make yourself grow. And at the end of the day, if you want to start that thing, give yourself the permission to do it. Please. Yeah, that is it for today, guys. Yeah, I hope you grow in the job you're in. I hope for those people who are jobless out there, I put you in my prayers. May you get the job. And I know it can be tough looking for a job, especially I know there is someone watching this and they're like, I don't even have the job I don't want. Acha hizo unaongelelea zenye unataka kuquit zenye uko nazo. I don't even have the job I don't want. I know it can be a tough situation, but keep going. You're in my prayers. I love you guys, and thank you for always supporting me. Until next time.